Welcome to my channel Revamp. My name is Nicole. If you guys been here before, you know that I used to do Harry Potter 1 replica reviews and prop replicas. They're up there, probably not in the frame. Haven't done a video in a long while, so I'm gonna try a new thing, which would be booktube, hints by the stack of books right next to me, the bookshelf behind me, and the title of the video. It's going to be my 2016 GoodReads challenge fail. As of right now, I am failing it. I had set my goal for 53 books throughout the whole entire year. I've only read 21 books at this moment, and we are in October. Don't see how I am going to catch up. Try my hardest. I'll probably do another video update soon, depending on my schedule. But now, let's get into the books that I have read this year so far. Started off the year with The Infernal Devices, Clockwork Angel, Clockwork Prince, and Clockwork Princess. Most of these books in this stack have been very big and popular on BookTube, so if I don't go into descriptions or a little summary about what the books are, it's probably because most of you already know what they are. If you want me to do individual book reviews again, just let me know in the comments down below. After I read the Infernal Devices series, I read Before by Anna Todd. This goes into the After series. If anybody is on Wattpad or have heard about the series, Anna Todd basically wrote a One Direction fan fiction on Wattpad. It got picked up by a publisher and she made the series. Before is the retelling of the first book After, but in Harry Styles or in the book series Hardin's point of view. The next book, the 5th book I've read this year, is The Siren by Kiera Cass. This young lady right over here on the cover, she basically was turned into a siren and fell in love with a human, and she goes through a whole obstacle to be able to be with the human. After that, I read the Red Queen series, Red Queen, Glass Sword, and Cruel Crown by Victoria Aveyard. Enjoy the series. I can't wait till the last book comes out. Didn't enjoy the short novellas as much, but it's some background information that was very useful as I was reading the series. After that, I read Kill the Boy Bands. Now, not sure how many of you are into boy bands, The Wanted, One Direction, NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, 98 Degrees. If you're old enough to know any of those bands, most people would die to know, be in the same hotel as your favorite band, but this will give you a little insight, and it has a sick twist to it, so I definitely do recommend this. And I also love the inside of the cover. After that, I went and read The Shutouts. This is basically set in a high school atmosphere. One of the lead characters is a female, and she's dating the football player. I believe he was a captain, and the football team have a big rivalry with the soccer team. Basically, both teams have a fight throughout the whole series until the girlfriends of both teams' players start a rivalry of their own and not letting the guys get what they want anymore because it is ridiculous. But it's a very good story. I definitely enjoyed it. After that, I read Lady Midnight by Cassandra Clare. Again, the Mortal Instrument series. Can't wait for the next couple of parts of these books to come out. After that, I continued on to the Dorthy Must Die series. I read book 2 and 3, Yellow Brick War, and The Wicked Will Rise. This is part of a Wizard of Oz retelling. Basically, Dorothy is evil, so this girl must kill Dorothy. After that, I am very into the Disney books, so this is part of the Kingdom Keepers series. This is the second book into the second series of the Kingdom Keepers. This is Return, the Legacy of the Secrets. Basically, a bunch of kids get turned into holograms and they become tour guides, but little did they know in the series that they are going to be fighting the villains of Disney characters throughout the night at all Magic Kingdom, at all of Epcot, and all of the Disney parks throughout both California and Disney World, plus the cruise line ships that they have. This continues on with the series after they've already graduated, that they're in college and different stuff. So this is keeping the series alive, and I'm really enjoying it. Continuing on, Kira Case, The Crown. So this is the conclusion of the selection series. This is Ellen finally becoming her own. Again, I would even do whole series reviews. I can do anything you guys want to ask. Just go ahead and leave it in the comments below. This is definitely going to fall. No, don't fall. Stay. Continuing on, this is where it ends. This is basically over a gap of a time period from a few people's different perspective of a school shooting. We've had a bunch of school shootings within the past years too, so this is a very perspective of it. I most definitely cried during reading this towards the end. And then I am very into baseball. If you guys have not seen behind me, I have a bunch of autographed baseballs and game-used items behind me. So this book is Game 7. It is a fiction story of a young baseball player that his father defected over to the United States to become a Major League Baseball player, and eventually he has the option of leaving Cuba as well and basically becoming a criminal and defecting over to the United States. He ends up coming to Miami and being with his father that he hasn't seen in many years, and it's just a baseball story. I enjoyed it. Again, I like baseball, so something I definitely wanted to read when I saw it on Book Outlet. And of course, Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. This will probably be a own video. This basically was a fan fiction to me. Some things didn't make sense, some things do, but J.K. Rowling approved of it, so we got a deal. And then I'm coming into the last two books that I have read. I picked these up because Freeform / ABC Family is making a TV show about it, which caught my eye, and when I found out it was a book series, I decided to read the books before the show premieres on TV. It is Famous in Love and Truly Madly Famous in Love. Basically, a regular girl from some small town auditions to be a role in a book to movie adaptation. She gets the lead role and her life completely changes. There is supposed to be a book 3 to it. Don't know when it is going to come out. The author has not set a release date for the book 3, but it is definitely some perspective of pretty much all our lives. If you're a big Twilight fan, if you're the Hunger Games, what other series have we have? The Mortal Instruments. Imagine you auditioning for Bella, for Hermione, for Clary, for any lead role in these type of books, and then getting it. This is basically what it is. That's pretty much all the books I have read this year so far. I did buy a few new ones this week, so I might be getting into those, but as of right now, this is it. Let's see how far I can get into my challenge. If you guys have any questions, by all means, leave them down in the comments below. Until next time, see you later.